In 2022, at his heaviest, Jelly Roll saw 563 pounds staring back at him, a terrifying wake-up call that spurred an incredible transformation. From a turbulent past filled with addiction and legal troubles, to becoming country music's most unlikely star, his story is as raw as it is inspiring. Born Jason Bradley DeFord in 1984 in Antioch, Tennessee, Jelly Roll grew up in a chaotic environment, with a mother battling mental health and addiction and a father involved in illegal gambling. His childhood was anything but stable. Nicknamed Jelly Roll due to his chubby appearance as a kid, he found refuge early on in music, writing his first rap song by age 9 amidst a neighborhood riddled with crime and poverty. By his early teens, Jelly Roll was deeply enveloped in street life and drugs. Arrested first at 14 for shoplifting, he started selling marijuana and later cocaine and pills to survive. His addiction escalated along with dangerous drug combinations, leading to a near-fatal overdose in 2006 when paramedics brought him back after his heart stopped for 2 minutes. Despite this close call, it took years more before he truly began facing his demons. While locked up at 15, Jelly Roll penned his first rap song illegally, turning to music as a way to cope with his tumultuous life. Over the next years, he wrote hundreds of songs even from jail cells, performing in youth centers and recording demos with borrowed equipment. The rawness of his lyrics, inspired by real struggles, started gaining attention locally, eventually leading to early mixtapes and collaborations with Memphis rappers. Throughout his 20s, Jelly Roll battled severe addiction issues, costing him dearly but never fully obliterating his musical ambitions. Multiple rehab stints, near-death experiences, and relentless drug use shaped his lyrics and his journey. His 2020 breakthrough single, Save Me, written the day he decided to get sober, resonated deeply with fans, earning platinum status and bridging country, hip-hop, and rock audiences for the first time. Signed to a major country music label at 36, despite his unconventional look and past, Jelly Roll's album Ballads of the Broken mixed country, rock, and hip-hop, achieving top 10 Billboard status and cementing his place in the music scene. Collaborations with artists like Brantley Gilbert and his continuous genre bending made him both a trailblazer and a musically homeless artist struggling for acceptance. By August 2022, Jelly Roll faced a new battle: food addiction. Consuming over 10,000 calories a day, including entire pizzas and wedding cakes, he reached 563 pounds. A severe health scare in 2023 pushed him to get serious help, hiring trainers, nutritionists, and therapists, ultimately adopting a Nashville hot chicken diet and intense workout routines. His public weight loss journey sparked a viral movement, losing 150 pounds in 6 months and inspiring thousands. Jelly Roll openly confronted his mental health struggles, including a diagnosis of borderline personality disorder and the trauma of abuse uncovered during therapy. Daily therapy sessions, joining support groups, and various healing modalities like hypnotherapy and a transformative desert retreat helped him confront painful memories. Meditation became a key tool, especially after a panic attack on stage, and songwriting turned into an emotional outlet with over 300 pieces created during recovery. Despite ongoing struggles, Jelly Roll achieved major milestones. His first #1 country radio hit, historic tours blending country and hip-hop acts, and a memorable Grand Ole Opry debut, fulfilling a circle from prison listener to celebrated star. His 2023 CMA Award for New Artist of the Year at 39 further defied norms, emphasizing perseverance. As of early 2025, with 20 months sober and a renewed focus on health, Jelly Roll continues to inspire through his music and story. Jelly Roll's journey from a troubled childhood and addiction to musical success and health transformation shows that no past is too dark to overcome. His openness about his struggles and his refusal to fit in one box has changed country music and inspired countless fans to seek hope and healing in their own lives. Early life struggles. Born Jason Bradley DeFord in 1984 in Antioch, Tennessee, Jelly Roll's early life was far from easy. He grew up in a chaotic environment where his mother, Donna, battled mental health problems, along with drug addiction. His father, Buddy, was often busy running a meat business, but also worked as a bookie for illegal gambling. This meant Jelly Roll was raised in an unstable home. His mother gave him the nickname Jelly Roll because he was a chubby little kid, a name nobody imagined would someday become famous. He was the youngest of 4 children, with 3 older half-siblings. Life at home was tough, but Jelly Roll found comfort in music. By the age of 9, he had already written his first rap song, showcasing early signs of the talent that would later change his life. Antioch, where he grew up, was filled with crime, drugs, and poverty. Many people in the neighborhood didn't have jobs, and those who did often turned to illegal work to survive. Jelly Roll once said he didn't know anyone with a real job growing up. Schools in the area were overcrowded and underfunded, leading him to barely attend. By the time he was 12, Jelly Roll had already witnessed things no child should see. This included drive-by shootings and losing a cousin to gang violence. Living in such an environment normalized crime for him. By 14, he could name dozens of drugs and their street prices, but he couldn't even solve basic math problems. These surroundings had a huge impact on the choices he made early in life. Youth and entry into crime. By his early teens, Jelly Roll was deeply enveloped in street life and drugs. Arrested first at 14 for shoplifting, he started selling marijuana and later cocaine and pills to survive. His addiction escalated along with dangerous drug combinations, leading to a near-fatal overdose in 2006 when paramedics brought him back after his heart stopped for 2 minutes. Despite this close call, it took years more before he truly began facing his demons. At just 14 years old, Jelly Roll's encounters with the law began, a pattern that would follow him for over a decade. His small crimes quickly spiraled into serious troubles, riding a roller coaster of jail and freedom. Yet in these darkest moments, music became his refuge, a way to channel pain and hardship into something creative. During these years, his life was a mix of intense highs and devastating lows, caught between his battle with addiction and his desire to escape the cycle of crime. He reflected on those times with honesty, admitting he knew how to name dozens of drugs and their street prices, but struggled with basic math and normal life skills. This early exposure shaped the gritty, raw stories he would later tell in his songs, capturing the harsh realities many choose to ignore. His drug dealing started as a means to support himself and his mother, but quickly escalated into a bigger problem. He was well known in his neighborhood for selling cocaine and pills. His addictions worsened, leading him to dangerous territory with daily use of cocaine, Xanax, even mixing substances. This lifestyle had near-deadly consequences, including an overdose that nearly claimed his life, but this battle laid the foundation for the music and message that would define his career. Music beginnings behind bars. While locked up at 15, Jelly Roll penned his first rap song illegally, turning to music as a way to cope with his tumultuous life. Over the next years, he wrote hundreds of songs, even from jail cells, performing in youth centers and recording demos with borrowed equipment. The rawness of his lyrics, inspired by real struggles, started gaining attention locally, eventually leading to early mixtapes and collaborations with Memphis rappers. Despite the harsh conditions, music became his escape, his voice in the silence of a confined world. With a pencil he wasn't supposed to have and the back of a commissary form, he expressed his pain and hopes, capturing life on the streets of Antioch and the battles he faced. By 17, Jelly Roll had written over 100 songs, each one a testament to his resilience and developing talent. His early performances weren't on big stages, but every note and lyric laid the foundation for the star he would become. This period marked the beginning of a music career that grew from the most unlikely of places and circumstances, revealing a raw honesty that would later connect deeply with fans. It was also during these times that he forged connections in a style blending rap and real-life stories, setting him apart in the music scene. The seeds of his future success were planted behind bars, where music saved him and set him on a path to redemption and fame. Battling addiction and rising career. Throughout his 20s, Jelly Roll battled severe addiction issues, costing him dearly, but never fully obliterating his musical ambitions. Multiple rehab stints, near-death experiences, and relentless drug use shaped his lyrics and his journey. His struggles with substances like cocaine, Xanax, MDMA, and alcohol caused him to spiral, including a terrifying overdose in 2006 when paramedics revived him after his heart stopped for 2 minutes. Despite these close calls, his addiction persisted for years, leading to repeated jail time and personal battles. However, his connection to music remained his anchor, transforming his pain into raw, emotional songs about his harsh reality. In 2020, a turning point arrived with the release of Save Me, a song he wrote on the very day he decided to get sober. This track was raw and emotional, revealing his vulnerability and resonating deeply with fans across genres. The song's blend of country and hip-hop elements broke barriers, earning platinum certification and catapulting him into the spotlight. His rise was not just about musical talent, but about turning his darkest moments into a powerful comeback. Collaborations with artists like Lil White and country star Brantley Gilbert further expanded his reach, mixing styles and drawing diverse audiences. By channeling his addiction struggles into his art, Jelly Roll carved out a unique niche, eventually signing a major deal at 36 years old. His journey from near ruin to rising star is a testament to resilience and the healing power of music. The breakthrough and unique career path. Signed to a major country music label at 36, despite his unconventional look and past, Jelly Roll's album Ballads of the Broken mixed country, rock, and hip-hop, achieving top 10 Billboard status and cementing his place in the music scene. Jelly Roll defied the typical country star image, covered in tattoos and carrying a troubled history. But the label saw his potential and invested $3 million in him. This deal promised 3 albums over 5 years with strong support to make them successful. Jelly Roll's unique blend of genres made it hard for traditional radio stations and streaming platforms to categorize him, often feeling musically homeless. He was too country for hip-hop, too hip-hop for country, constantly shifting between these styles from 2013 to 2020. However, this genre bending also attracted a diverse fan base that appreciated his authentic storytelling and raw emotion. Essential to his breakthrough was his collaboration with country star Brantley Gilbert, who encouraged him to embrace his country roots while keeping his distinct sound. This partnership blossomed into both a creative alliance and a close friendship, rekindling Jelly Roll's passion for music. Their joint projects and tours, including the Son of the Dirty South Summer Tour, showcased his fresh and exciting fusion of sounds. Ballads of the Broken, released in 2021, was deeply personal, featuring songs about his struggles with addiction, mental health, and redemption, standing out in the country music landscape. Critics praised the album for its honesty and uniqueness, calling it one of the best country debuts of the year. Jelly Roll also leveraged social media to share stories behind his songs and his life, creating a strong connection with fans. This human approach helped him break barriers, bridging gaps between hip-hop and country audiences. His success showed the power of authenticity over fitting into a single genre box, proving that resilience and individuality could reshape the music industry. Struggles with food addiction and transformation. By August 2022, Jelly Roll faced a new battle: food addiction, consuming over 10,000 calories a day, including entire pizzas and wedding cakes. He reached 563 pounds. A severe health scare in 2023, when he ate 37 chicken wings, 2 large pizzas, and drank a gallon of soda, led to chest pain so severe he had to go to the hospital. This was a wake-up call, pushing him to get serious help. He hired 3 personal trainers and 4 nutritionists, along with a sleep specialist and a hypnotherapist, all focused on helping him change his relationship with food. Jelly Roll even transformed his mansion into a fitness center, complete with a basketball court, Olympic-sized swimming pool, and a huge sauna big enough for his entire band. His diet, which he called the Nashville Hot Chicken Diet, let him eat his favorite dishes in a healthier way. His chefs made versions using lean turkey breast with special spices to taste like the real thing, but with 75% fewer calories. He ate this 5 times a day, alongside low-carb veggies and a sweet tea-flavored protein shake. His workouts were just as intense, starting at 4:30 a.m., with a 5-mile walk around his property. Fans camping outside sometimes joined him. By 7 a.m., he was swimming for 2 hours, followed by basketball drills for 90 minutes in the afternoon, weightlifting and cardio, and ending the day with yoga and meditation. Even on tour, he didn't stop. A treadmill was installed on his bus, allowing him to walk distances equal to the cities he traveled between. He also invested $500,000 in extreme temperature therapy, alternating between a cryo chamber at minus 230 degrees Fahrenheit and a sauna heated to 220 degrees Fahrenheit. This routine helped him burn an extra 3,000 calories daily, though some doctors worried about the safety. Jelly Roll shared his journey openly on social media, with daily weigh-ins, body measurements, and even blood test results. In March 2024, an emotional video of him putting on a pair of jeans he hadn't worn since high school went viral, gaining over 50 million views in a single day. This sparked the Jelly Roll Challenge, where fans shared their weight loss stories, inspired by his transformation. By June 2024, just 6 months into this journey, he had lost nearly 150 pounds. His dramatic change forced him to cancel tour dates, to resize his stage outfits, and redo promotional photos. Jelly Roll discovered that his food addiction was closely tied to his past drug use. The same parts of his brain triggered binge eating that once reacted to drugs. Understanding this helped him adopt a holistic recovery approach, focusing on both food addiction and substance abuse simultaneously. Therapy became a cornerstone of his healing, attending 5 sessions a week since September 2022, totaling over 500 hours. He faced painful memories of abuse discovered during specialized therapy, which led to emotional breakthroughs. This honest battle resonated with many of his fans struggling with similar issues, providing hope and motivation to keep fighting. Mental health and healing. Jelly Roll openly confronted his mental health struggles, including a diagnosis of borderline personality disorder and the trauma of abuse uncovered during therapy. Daily therapy sessions, joining support groups, and various healing modalities like hypnotherapy and a transformative desert retreat helped him confront painful memories. Meditation became a key tool, especially after a panic attack on stage, and songwriting turned into an emotional outlet with over 300 pieces created during recovery. He has been attending therapy 5 times a week since September 2022, totaling over 500 hours of counseling. During these sessions, he dug deep into his past and faced hard truths that required immense courage. In March 2023, he remembered a buried memory of abuse during a special type of therapy, which was painful but vital for his healing. Alongside therapy, he joined ERS Anonymous and attended meetings 3 times a week to strengthen his recovery. In July 2023, Jelly Roll went to a 72-hour retreat in the Mojave Desert, where the first 2 days involved intense emotional work and fasting. This retreat helped him realize how much his relationships were affecting him, prompting significant changes in his personal life. He also explored alternative therapies, including working with horses, hypnosis, and psychedelic-assisted therapy. One session helped him forgive his father, whom he had not spoken to in 15 years, leading to an emotional reunion that he later discussed in interviews. To manage stress and anxiety, he incorporated meditation into his daily routine, adding a meditation pod to his tour bus in early 2024. He ensured to meditate for at least 30 minutes before every performance, especially after experiencing a panic attack on stage in February 2024 that forced him to leave mid-show. Writing music daily became a therapeutic activity, allowing him to express his emotions without aiming for perfection. Over time, he created more than 300 pieces, some of which might be part of future albums. Jelly Roll's transparent journey through mental health challenges has inspired many, resonating deeply with fans facing their own struggles and showing that healing is a complex but achievable path. Continued success and breaking barriers. Despite ongoing struggles, Jelly Roll achieved major milestones. His first #1 country radio hit, his tour tours blending country and hip-hop acts, and a memorable Grand Ole Opry debut. Fulfilling a circle from prison listener to celebrated star, his 2023 CMA Award for New Artist of the Year at 39 further defied norms, emphasizing perseverance. As of early 2025, with 20 months sober and a renewed focus on health, Jelly Roll continues to inspire through his music and story. He broke barriers by blending genres in a music industry that often resists change, mixing country, rock, and hip-hop in ways that felt authentic and raw. He connected with a broad audience, from traditional country fans to hip-hop listeners. This unique style made him stand out, but also made his career harder, as labels and radio struggled to categorize him. Yet his genuine storytelling and emotion won over critics and fans alike. Jelly Roll also pushed boundaries through his collaborations, working closely with country star Brantley Gilbert on both music and tours. Their partnership blended different worlds and brought a fresh sound to country music. In 2023, their joint projects and tour reinforced Jelly Roll's place as a genre-blending innovator. Beyond music, Jelly Roll's openness about his personal battles, including addiction and mental health, brought a new level of vulnerability to country music. He showed that success could come despite a troubled past, inspiring fans facing their own struggles. His honesty broke the stigma around these issues in a genre that often emphasizes toughness. With his Grammy-level achievements, multiple platinum certifications, and sold-out arena shows, Jelly Roll has reached heights few imagined given his beginnings. His partnership with artists outside of country, like hip-hop icon Post Malone on a 2025 stadium tour, shows his expanding influence, blurring lines between music styles and audiences. Jelly Roll's story is proof that staying true to oneself, working hard through adversity, and embracing all parts of one's identity can lead to unprecedented success and lasting impact. Jelly Roll's journey from a troubled childhood and addiction to musical success and health transformation shows that no past is too dark to overcome. His openness about his struggles and his refusal to fit in one box has changed country music and inspired countless fans to seek hope and healing in their own lives. His story proves that resilience and honesty can break barriers, reminding us that everyone has a chance to rewrite their future. As he continues to share his music and story, Jelly Roll isn't just a star. He's a symbol of hope and redemption for anyone fighting their own battles. His transformation, both personal and professional, challenges us to believe in second chances and the power of never giving up. And while the road hasn't been easy, Jelly Roll shows that success is on the other side of struggles, making his narrative not just about fame, but about the strength it takes to rise. This is a tale that goes beyond music, touching the human spirit and encouraging us all to keep going no matter the odds.